Hey guys, it's Steve. So quick video for you tonight. I want to show you how I cook salmon on a Weber kettle. So I'm going to be cooking it on my new little Jumbo Joe Weber kettle that I got a while back. I'm going to be doing it with a maple lemon glaze and then doing some grilled veggies on the kettle as well. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get our maple lemon glaze made. And so I've got my Jumbo Joe preheated here. And one thing you'll see over here is that I've got the Cray Court Veggie Wok installed that I'll be doing the vegetables on. But if I've already got a grill cranked up, there's no point in turning on the oven. You know, if you can cook something on the grill, then you might as well just go ahead and do that. So I've just got a little medium saucepan that we're going to do. Hands down, the most important thing with doing a good maple glaze is obviously some good quality maple syrup. This is from Bissell Maple Farms up in Ohio, and I'm going to put a link in the description because these guys have all kinds of awesome maple products, including a maple barbecue sauce. I haven't got my hands on that yet, but I will be in the near future, and I'm going to be checking that out on some ribs or something. So definitely don't skip out on the maple. Get something good. And for this glaze, I'm just going to eyeball it. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour some of this, a couple tablespoons or so, maybe 3. That's about good right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I've got 2 tablespoons of butter. Throw that in there. And then lastly, I took a fresh lemon and squeezed a couple tablespoons of lemon juice. So we're just going to put that in there. And that's it. And you can kind of tweak this out to taste. You can add some more syrup or more lemon juice, but normally just kind of eyeballing it like this works out for me. So we're just going to go ahead and let this start reducing down a little bit. Okay, so while our glaze is reducing down and thickening up a little bit, we're going to go ahead and season our salmon here. So I've got a cedar plank that I soaked for a couple hours. You can get these online or pick them up at your local seafood store. They're only a couple bucks. And all I do with salmon is I just take a little bit of olive oil like this and go across the top. This was one large fillet, and I cut this portion off so both will fit up on here onto the plank, and just kind of spread that around. Then I like to take some turbinado sugar and kind of just give it a little sprinkle across the top, because this is going to go really, really good with this maple glaze. It's kind of like that. Alright, next we're going to take some dill and just sprinkle some dill on top, just like this. Man, I'm already catching smells off of that glaze. It smells so good. And then lastly, we're just going to do a little salt and pepper. Alright, there we go. That'll do it. Alright, so our glaze has reduced down here, and we're just going to pull this off the heat and set it aside. Now what we're going to do is, what I'm doing tonight for our veggies is I've got some nice orange bell pepper, some red bell pepper, and then just some slices of pineapple, and all I do is just pour some olive oil over them and just kind of toss them around. So we're going to put these down into the Cray Court Veggie Wok. I probably had a little too many in there, but it's all good. It doesn't matter. And these will start shrinking up as they lose moisture. And I'm going to put the put the lid here on now and let those just start to get a nice char on them. And I'm giving these a head start because the salmon's not going to take real long to cook. So we're going to go ahead and cover these up, and then we'll be back in a second to put the salmon on. Alright, our veggies are starting to char up nicely, so I'm going to go ahead and get the salmon on. So I'm just going to slide it up there just like that. It fits nicely. And we're just going to be looking, this isn't going to take long to cook. We're just going to be looking for a nice flaky, light, pinkish white color. And, before I shut the lid, I am going to go ahead and give it some glaze just to start off with. I'm going to baste this thing probably 2 or 3 times during the cook here. I wish you guys could smell this glaze. It's just amazing. And it's so easy to do. Alright. That's looking pretty awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get the lid shut and check back on it in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're going to give this a little check. It's been about 8 minutes, and I went ahead and basted the salmon one more time. But you can see it's already starting to get pretty close to being done. I'm going to give these veggies a little stir over here. These little veggie walks by Craycourt are just awesome. They go down about 2 inches, and you can dump a whole bunch of veggies in there. And just the important thing is to baste your cast iron grates with oil before you cook, so it kind of just sits here and tenderizes the food as it cooks. And in my opinion, there's nothing better than grilling on cast iron grates. I mean, it's just amazing. Those veggies are looking great. Let me go ahead and show you kind of what this that is starting to flake apart pretty good. This little smaller piece over here on the end is probably about done. Yeah, that's just about done. I'll probably pull that in just a couple minutes. So this thicker part though probably has about 5, maybe 10 more minutes. So we'll let that keep on going. I'll shut the lid. Alright guys, the salmon is done. Cooked about, this thick part right here, cooked about a total about 15 minutes. Veggies are done. They're nice and charred. I'm going to go ahead and pull all this stuff, and we'll pick back up in the kitchen. Alright, so here we go. This is the final product. We have a nice maple lemon glazed slab of salmon with some amazing looking veggies. I'm going to try one of these peppers. Came out awesome. Let's go ahead and try this salmon out. Look at that right there. Look how good that came out. Go ahead and try that out. That is absolutely amazing. Again, all that takes is just quality maple syrup, lemon juice, and butter. Baste it a couple times. I have to get me another bite here. This is a really great way to have a somewhat healthy meal, and it doesn't take too much to do this. So this is so good. Look how good this pineapple came out. Nice and charred. Well, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching, and check us out on barbecuebros.net. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel. Take it easy, and we'll see you again soon.